So today we are starting off a brand new My Hero Ultra Impact series called the Weekly 100% UR Showcase. That is not the official title, it's merely a placeholder. But as the title explains, I'm going to showcase a UR at 100%. So it means max advanced level, EX skills, maybe not the best EX skills, but still with EX skills. All of the boards completed, everything like that. And I'm going to hopefully do it on a weekly basis, depending on, it might be like a few days late or maybe a week late. But for the most part, I'm going to keep it weekly so that we always have content here to showcase. And then, of course, I'm going to have you guys decide which unit I'm going to be showcasing in the future. It's kind of like my old Dokkan series, the weekly Skittles, but a little bit more investment. As you can see at the bottom right of Aizawa, which is the first unit I'm showcasing, his board is complete, which means I'm only going to show this for the one time only. Table 9 completed, and the purple table completed. So it means he is level 100 and everything like that. Before we continue on with the showcase, I want to show you guys my URs so you know what to comment down below for the next potential UR showcase. Remember, All Might is a VE Tower reward, so I actually cannot get him to 100% anytime soon. And then when I do, I will naturally just showcase him anyway, even though he's a really not that great unit, but I will eventually get there. And we're only doing URs. You comment down below which one you want to see. And the comment with the most likes with the said unit, I will showcase hopefully next week. If you see somebody else who's commented down below the same unit that you want to see, just leave a like on that comment. Everything like that. I will only do this if you hit the like goal of 300. Today's like goal is 300. If you guys can destroy that, that is absolutely crazy, and I really do appreciate it. But anyway, let's quickly go over why I 100%ed Aizawa straight away. One, he's a really fast unit. 529 speed is, you know, just slightly above average. And not only that, he's a pro hero support for 30%. He increases his own speed by 40% when HP is 50% or higher, making him a very good, like, turn 1 kind of unit. And he has some very unique abilities, cancelling all temporary buffs of a single opponent with his plus ultra. He has 2 sealing effects, and he can cancel a temporary buff with his first action skill. All very strong, all low cooldowns, 3-turn cooldown on his tailspin kick, 4-turn cooldown on his binding cloth, which is the reason why I re-rolled for him to begin with. His EX skills are pretty nice, I would say so. I got 2 stars, 2 of them being skill impact damage, and then skill impact for critical hits, which is really good, and then a power bonus. Not the best power bonus, but I can't lose these stars bonuses. And then his defensive ones are normal attacks damage reduction, action skill damage reduction, and a little 5% HP regen at these for 5 turns when wave starts, which is a very long amount of time, which can be really nice. Anyway, because this is like a full-fledged 100% showcase, I want to bring him on different types of events. Just not only, like, usually when I showcase units for the first time, I only bring them to one certain event, usually what they're really good at. But in this case, I want to bring them on multiple different places. So first off, let's jump into USJ, because that is a really good place to showcase him with versus the present Mike 1 level 5 difficulty. I won't promise anything about winning or anything like that, but for the most part, we'll see some good damage. And I'll probably run this team. This is the actual team that I used in order to beat level 5 difficulty. So there's nobody else supporting him. There's no real other support to support him other than like Yellow Hawks maybe, but there's no real point for that because you never really run Yellow SR Hawks with this Yellow Aizawa anyway. I've already showcased all of his animations and stuff like that, so I'm not going to turn on animations. If you want to see the animations, my first like look of them, you gotta check out when I first showcased him on JP. Anyway, let's jump into it. In this case, President Mike, you know, he's immune to bleeding and burning. I don't think you can get rid of that. We'll try, though. We'll try. Why not? 48,000 non-critical damage, right? With lower defense. I will give it that. Yeah, you can't get rid of it. So, really strong to begin with. And then we will try and we'll try and seal. This is like his main thing, right? The sealing. The sealing, not many units, not many like UI units, shall I say, have that certain effect. So the fact that he is one of those few makes him super, super valuable. I gotta use the friend Aizawa here in a sec here. We didn't even seal. That's a nice little... that is a problem, you know. The medium chance is still a medium chance. I think some units do have high ceiling. Maybe not. I might be lying out of that. might be lying for that one. But 48,000. He's averaging 50,000 damage. I mean, once we lower defenses and stuff like that, he can easily reach like 70,000 critical. I'm hoping we can get a critical. That's where our majority of the damage comes from. Because at level 100, you expect... There we go, 86,000. You should be averaging, for a damaging unit, that is, like 70,000 on, like, critical easily when it comes to level 100 units. Yeah, like, maxed out. 64k. Again, we want to see plus ultra critical, but if that doesn't happen in this run here, then that's fine. 36,000. What are we at? Turn 9, and we're still not even... I'm going to do this just in case we actually get the... If he targets Shinso, you know, Shinso's dead. If All Might dies... actually, will he die? I'm not too sure. He's got grit, so... Yeah, we get the lower defense before it disappears. And this is actually a really nice situation here. Because now, Bakugo can lower the defense again. So this is a rare time where we have double lowering defense. And we should get some good damage. 65,000 now. I don't know if we'll get the plus ultra here. We do. All right, we definitely do the plus ultra. And for this one, I'll give it a little suspense. Why not? Why not? Give a little suspense and do the plus ultra here. As long as he doesn't kill Aizawa. Good, he doesn't. This is a double defense lowered. 81,000. Non-critical. If it was a critical, it would be max damage. All right. Now, that is in the general USJ usage. I mean, this is one of the best units to bring for USJ present mic. So, that is, like, hands down. There's not that many strong yellow units, if I recall. Like, Mirio's one. You know, Aizawa's one. All Might can be, but it loses so much, like, during the long run. And that still took us 10 turns. All right, let's go VE Tower now. And a nice one that I want to showcase him in on is... I think the All Might one's probably the best. Because he has so many different, like, buffs. Like, let's have a look. Like, he powers up, has 2 destroy modes, he heals. And then, when destroy mode, he regens HP. He gets pretty annoying. Increases defense of all opponents, allies increase. Okay. So... we'll see if we can get rid of, like, the ceiling stuff and will be really handy for sure. This time around, we'll bring Jiro just for an extra bit of support. And then we'll do the same stretch and so and stuff like that. Because speed doesn't really matter here. Like, this is my best memory for him. Actually, this will be his best memory for him. A 2-dupe, limit broken, 3 musketeer memory. It'll increase his 35% skill impact and speed by 30%, even though that doesn't really matter too much. Do that. Jiro can get that. Shinso can get this, and Bakugo can get that. Alright, perfect. Let's jump into it, and then we'll probably bring him into, like, PvP as well. I'll probably show you, like, a team that I always run on PvP, but if you haven't seen it, then, you know, this will be new information for you. Anyway, let's see if we can get the seal straight away. That is actually very key if we can get the seal straight away. And then we have a Jiro here to back us up. If she confuses here, nope, okay. Can we get the seal? Yes, alright. We didn't seal that much during the present mic fight, so it's good that we can seal here. What's the status effects of... oh my, increased power by 30%. We should be able to get rid of that pretty easily here. Let's buff you up, do that, and do that. So that should have ruined his buff. Okay, it didn't. I guess it's like a static buff. Oh, because it's not temporary. That's what it is. It only... so keep that in mind. Like, it's only if there's, like, I think a turn. If there's turn counts, that's temporary. Because that's what the skill actually does, right? Like, cancels all temporary buffs. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Once it gets into destroy mode, that's where it's going to be handy. And we're already showing the handiness because, like, the All Might's not, you know... doing his any attacks or anything like that. Plus Ultra, lower the power. I mean, the heal back, it's only like 1,000 per turn or whatever. Like, but still, it's still something, right? It could save you. Across like the whole 5 turns that he's healing, it's almost like 2k, but like it's like 7k HP altogether that he's healing altogether. So it's not bad. All right, we need to seal here or confuse. It's good that we're also, as you can see, like the difference between like the damage you do as he heals because he's got destroy mode, damage that he does in VE Tower versus USJ is completely different. It is completely different. One, you're not bringing a friend so that you're not getting the extra 30% power boost and whatever. And then, 2, I think like there's some sort of damage reduction going on here in VE Tower. I'm just going to save the move here. It's not like a must right now. And I don't really care about All Might dying, so we're just going to do the heal here. Just to increase the power. So, did he lose anything? No, he did not lose anything. He got a double plus ultra. Move the buffs. Which meant nothing. As many times as I pause it, it does not change anything, man. You can just do the plus ultra by itself. Like in these situations when you have the seal on, like you can ruin your like skill impact because you know like normal attacks isn't really gonna kill you, right? And you know like he's not skill attacking. It's very clutch. Like I've beaten a lot of events just with AIZAWA because he has no type disadvantage where he like does very little damage. He can be brought in any event, any hard event, and he'll be just fine. Which is why, you know, I used him in like almost every single USJ. I'm not even kidding. I've almost used him in every single USJ. I will heal Jiro though. Jiro is kind of important. Move the buffs, whatever. Double plus ultra. Yeah. AIZAWA's invincible in this stage. Almost. It does, like, All Might does actually do effective damage to us. But he's raising our defense, which is counterintuitive. But makes this VE Tower somewhat easier. See, we seal. Got the confuse. So we don't really need to seal here. But we still got it. 14,000. We can not do anything here. And then we solo plus ultra. The skills are nice, man. I didn't realize there was actually 3 turners. We definitely... AIZAWA needs the heal. And then we'll do plus ultra here. Then we go for the confuse. You do need, like, in order to get the skill seal, you do definitely need to, I almost started. You need to have a skill chain of number 2 or higher. That's the only issue. Alright, bye-bye. Let's lower defense real quick. This will be the last 30,000. And he did fairly well. 26,000. Alright. So that's what you should expect in VE Tower. You shouldn't expect units to be like 99,000. Unless they're like... They're not All Might. Essentially. Unless you're lowering defense a lot. Now I'm going to bring him onto... Ultra Arena while it's still live. I might not be able to do Ultra Arena every single time of the showcase because Ultra Arena is like a season-based thing and it actually closes down after the season ends. So do keep in mind of that. Now, I wouldn't really... Like, he's good at defending. He's a little bit RNG. Because of his nice speed, he can be a good defensive unit to get the easy... Like, if like, an attacking unit of the opponent attacks you and your RNG of your CPU... was that good and you're fast, you can get an easy seal off. But there are definitely better defensive units to bring, in my opinion, than Aizawa. So that's the one issue that I think I have with him, is that in defensive team, because it's a, you know, AI built thing, like, the seal might not be important because they might seal the wrong character because they always go for type advantage. Or they, like, seal Kirishima or something where he's already got his taunt activated. So, but for attacking, that's a whole different story. I'm using this team right now because why not? Because this is all about speed. You got to give him this. All right. So, we're getting him a lot more extra speed. I'm versing some random guy here who's 271, but I think it's good. We get to verse Shigaraki. And then I should be able to show you guys some of the cleansing abilities, which is good. So this will be a very nice showcase to do. This will be hopefully nice and quick. We're already at the almost 20-minute mark. So this is technically the team that I would use for PvP right now for season... I think this is season 5 for Ultra Impact, but season 1 for Global. Double check if you're fast enough. Perfect. So I can go for the easy taunt. And if Kirishima's here, you know, you can either seal Kirishima or you can seal a Chaco. In this case, I'm actually going to seal a Chaco here. Hopefully we get a freeze with the Todoroki. That's why Todoroki is very nice. You just need to have really fast units to counteract him. But yeah, let's do this. So sealing here. Okay, well... I must have... Okay, well, we got the triple freeze, so that was ridiculous. Well, you know, when the situation comes forward towards you, you might as well try and kill a Chaco before she gets the heal off. Well, that was not intentional. We didn't seal for one start, and yeah. Alright, so now he's got his taunt. I don't think I'll have my plus ultra in time. So I'm just gonna plus ultra with Kirishima. Because as you can see, he has counters and stuff like that. I want to show you guys. I know I might risk the loss here, but whatever. And actually, it doesn't even matter because, like, we're gonna kill him anyway. I'm gonna save the plus ultra. $10,000. Thought so. All right, finally. Okay, so we don't have to worry too much about this. We'll do that, and then we will... Okay, so who's got the temporary buffs that we need to get rid of? You shouldn't really think this hard in PvP, but whatever. Status ailments, null. Okay, so let's do the status ailment null here. And we don't even need to do the plus ultra for this one. You can just... I'm pretty sure, like, this is a nice little test. You do the kicky move. Hopefully that gets rid of the status ailments. You lower the attack, and then hopefully you freeze here. I don't see, but we powered down, and then we killed him. I'm assuming we got that there. And so it can be a nice little counter. Little tip is that his kick can bypass dodge. All right, so if you're versing Hawks, you're versing a Chaco, and they have applied their dodge effects, that kick can actually bypass the dodging mechanic. So that's a nice little tip if you want to get some instant damage and get rid of the dodging mechanic straight away and with one move. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's going to wrap up the Aizawa 100% showcase. Reminder, if you want to see continuation of the series, make sure to hit 300 likes and leave a comment down below, or like a comment of the next suggestion of who I should 100%. You know, if I was to say, like, the best one out of here, like, non-biased or anything, it'd be, like, Todoroki or, like, Kirishima. Like, if you could, like, pick one of those two, I'd appreciate it. But, yeah, whatever. As long as it's not Yellow All Might, because I actually cannot do that. Anyway, that's going to wrap things up here. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so you don't miss out on the daily content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.